Good morning. Got the same trial on from yesterday, guys. So the football player is the one who's on trial. Okay. I thought he was the one who was killed, but no, he's on trial for murder. So I guess the prosecution is presenting their case now with different witnesses. So anyway, happy Friday! I am so excited. My favorite day of the week. We're going to be doing a Manny for the Color Palette challenge happening tomorrow. And I am going all glitter and sparkle today, you guys. I am going to do Dipnotic Nails. But I'm using 2 glitters, and then I'm going to chrome a nail, so we're going for it.
Started fighting and stuff. I kind of forgot it was in my pocket at this point.
So, is it like it's fighting done? And like you said, trying to do the headlock, trying to pull people off each other at this point.
Good.
Yeah,
I was waiting for my peel base to dry.
this fight.
Maybe give it another minute or so. I placed an order with Dip with me for some cuticle oils. I got $3, 3 bottles for me. It was like under $20, I believe, just because I'm an ambassador there, so I had a discount, you know. But for you guys, it's $10 a bottle. 15% discount from me. That's Tara 15, so $8.50 a bottle. And all orders over $15 ship for free. So buy 2 bottles, $17, and you get free shipping. It's a great deal for 2 1-ounce bottles. So I got Walk in the Rain, and I want to open this one right now because this is one I did not have.
As the fight progresses, sort of 2 different groups.
So I'm excited to smell it. If I can open it.
At first, we're kind of all wrapped up, but then
her oils are great too. Oh, I love it. I think we might be using this one today. I'm going to keep it right over here. And then I got Somewhere in the Keys, which is a great summer beachy scent. And Meditate, which is like
by the front door,
like a new age yoga,
so like right up front,
Indian temple kind of smell. Okay. Oh, she sent some stickers too. That's cool. Always like my stickers. I put them on my rolling carts, on the drawers on my rolling carts. This one says, Find Your Wild. And this is a cupcake. The cupcake's really cute. I'm going to see where I can put the cupcake. I think my drawers over here have more space than these ones do. So we'll do that later. Let's see if we're dry now. I think we're ready to start. I've already got out my colors. I am going to chrome over black. So let's do the black nail first. Let me tell you the Manny layout. So this gorgeous glitter, I've been dying to use it. It's called Make a Splash. It's aqua, but it's got these golden flashbacks. It's so, so pretty. And I'm using it on 3 fingers because I love it so much. Hi, Britt. Hi, Mallory. Good morning, ladies. Happy Friday, right? I'm so excited. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm doing my color palette challenge, Manny, today, Mallory. My peel base is already dry, so I'm putting this on 3 nails because I love this blue so much, called Make a Splash. I'm going to do it on my thumb, my index, and my pinky. And then on my middle nail, I'm going to use this glitter, Ocean Dreams. These are both from the Mermaid Magic Collection. And then I have this Kiara Sky purple holographic chrome powder. This doesn't look so great, but I swatched it again just to make sure it was going to chrome good for me with my top coat and everything, and it did. It chromed really nice. There's a rainbow effect there, you know. So that's going to be my ring finger. The colors are like greens and purples, Mallory. And I'm a little off. The purples are like a light purple and an eggplant and like a pale aqua and then like darker. But it doesn't really matter, you know. It's all your interpretation of it. The colors are close enough. This has silver in it and teal. So it's a really cool glitter. All right, but I'm going to dip my ring finger and Barbara from Revel to start off.
All right, I don't want to say that, but
so, Britt, you had Mexican last night? Britt and Dippin' with Jules live near each other. They've been friends since college. They went out together last night and
she was doing her thing.
Had dinner and margaritas. Or a margarita.
Y'all stopped to watch it, or what happened?
No, I didn't get a chance.
I have Black Like My Heart from Double Dip, and I could not find it in my drawer of Double Dip powders. It was the weirdest thing.
We're fighting, so
maybe I made a mistake and like put it back in the wrong drawer or something. I don't usually do that, but never say never. There's been like a lot of stuff lately I haven't been able to find. Alright.
You know.
Travis punched me.
Did you punch back or hit back?
Yeah, margaritas and Mexican. It was much needed. Yeah, for sure, girl. What'd you guys get to eat? I love talking food.
You weren't just sitting there.
I got the same trial on from yesterday too, you guys. There's a different guy on the stand now. It's another guy who was in the car that night when they got shot at. So one of their friends ended up dying, and that's why this football player is on trial. That's what I figured out. I don't know anything about it. I just learned from listening and watching it. You know what I mean? I had it on last night, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is so boring." He's like, "How can you watch this?" But I find it pretty interesting.
No, not really.
He's watching like old episodes of the Wonder Years. You know, that's what he's been watching.
Mr. Rudolph, Travis, and who else is a part of this melee at this point?
All right. I'll set with that. Now we'll do the glitters.
It's all about it lasts 5 to 10 seconds. As long as it lasts.
Let's do the middle nail first. That's only one nail. I was gonna do 2 nails with this glitter, my index and middle.
For about 10 seconds, and then.
But I love the fine glitter so much.
Sean and Chris and Sebastian are all in my peripheral. Within these seconds, I see, like I said, Sebastian's kind of more fighting his brother.
All right, let's pour over.
Sean and Chris are.
How's everybody today, Mal?
At this point.
You're not hungover or anything, Britt, right? I'm sure you're not. You're so responsible.
The assumption first that it was probably time to leave, so they're probably.
You got a burrito that has like pork, carnitas, avocado, beans, and rice, topped with cheese dip. And oh, that sounds pretty good. I know, Michelle. I did. Hi, Michelle. I went through my colors and I didn't really see anything that jumped out at me, and so then I went back to the Dipnotic colors, and I'm like, yeah, I can use I'll use these. I haven't used these dips yet either from her. So yeah, I'm using Make a Splash and Ocean Dreams, and I'm chroming a nail, so it's all glitter and chrome. So I'm just going for it.
Mr. Rudolph went into the house.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, I see him run into the house.
Where was,
yeah.
Mr. Mr. Rudolph's mom at that point?
Good
when you
girl,
went into
Brett.
the house?
She was still standing.
How are you today,
outside.
Michelle?
Was she near you?
I messaged
Yeah,
Kendra hours
at this
ago.
point, we've moved
Texted her.
closer to the
Haven't heard back.
driveway.
She's sleeping in.
Where the
I was like, get up, I'm bored.
driveway area. So we're standing there towards the end of the driveway. And again, I don't
Ooh,
know
this
exactly
glitter's really
what's going
pretty.
on in me, at this point.
Oops, I spilled
She's
some.
still sort of trying to get you to look at something in her hand.
I believe so.
Did you get concerned at all when you noticed Mr. Rudolph was heading back into the residence?
Oh, the glitter on my brush. 2 glitters on my brush. Come on.
Yes, I was concerned, but I still didn't really understand the extent of to which I should have been concerned. It wasn't.
That's activator. I have some brush saver over here somewhere. Here's some.
Where's he going? That's kind of odd that he just. We're all fighting and he just ran his house.
Put that in there.
When Mr. Rudolph left and ran into the house, was there any fighting still happening outside?
Okay.
At this point,
Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous glitter.
Sebastian and
Have you used this one yet,
Kev's
Michelle?
brother are fighting.
Do you know what you're
Kinda
gonna
more
use?
closely towards our car.
You usually plan your manis out,
So
so I figure you know what you're gonna use.
States 1.
Oops. Back up there.
You need Mr. Robinson to step down. Okay, watch your step getting down, but you're going to be testifying from over here in just a minute. So,
Just making sure I ask permission for that. Yes, if I could have.
If possible, I can stay seated.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, my hip is just hurting. I have a bad hip. So I'd rather not stand.
Actually, let me take this to you then and have you point out the
All
area
right.
and mark it with an X. Okay? Give me
Super,
1 second.
super pretty. It's got silver, purple, and teal glitters in it. Huh. Maybe I will do 2 nails with it. No, I'm just gonna do 1. Sometimes less is
Okay,
more.
yes.
So
Mr. Robinson, if you could, with an X, with the
yeah, you're
marker,
right,
just
Michelle. The
mark
collection is
approximately where
perfect.
you
You have a
believe
headache?
Sebastian and the brother
I'm
were,
sorry. Yeah,
okay.
you know what you're gonna use as a secret? Do I have to wait? I wonder if I'm gonna hand place anymore. That's what I'm thinking now.
Where this tree is at.
Because this is the only
Does that
nail
matter
I'm
where the
doing
tree
with it.
This
is?
tree on this side of the road, but
The tree on the side of the road where the residence is.
yeah, there's kind of like, you see this? Not a shadow, but it's kind of like where the tree is.
I might hand place a few small ones.
That's where they're fighting.
Few more just
So,
in
okay.
the parts. There are fine glitters in here too, but I kind of want it covered
Thank you.
in the larger ones.
All right. Permission to publish.
Some of
that
these
to the
silver
jury.
ones have like a pattern on it, a holographic pattern. Hopefully it goes like well with the holographic purple chrome. All right. I was going to hand place, but I think I'm just going to lay flat. See how that works out. Because I put some glitters up near the top here.
And you said your car that you arrived in was parked further down the block, correct?
Correct. Further on.
I want that glitter there, though. Okay.
Okay. So by the time
All right, this
you
looks
see
really
Mr.
good.
Rudolph actually exit the residence, What's happening by the time he actually comes back out?
Yeah, some come out.
I'm just gonna let it
Like he starts
sit,
running, like
but I just want to make sure
house,
everything's
kinda
flat,
slips
you
and
know?
falls. And then he gets up and he's headed towards the direction of where me and his mom are standing.
So his attention is not focused on the brother and Sebastian.
No.
Okay.
So where were you? You said in
I'm
the
gonna take a
street by
cuticle
this
stick
time
and
with Miss
place a
Linda,
couple
is that correct?
small ones.
And does he run
There's
over
some right
to where
here.
you all are?
Where me and his mother are, correct.
Okay. And could you tell at that point that he was armed?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of firearm did you see?
Like an AR assault rifle with like a drum on it. So like a magazine
Okay.
that holds
I think
like
that's good. Whoops.
a lot of rounds or ammunition. Like it had one of those on it too. So like I had a bigger gun.
When did you have
I know I'm
a
taking my
gun
time
of
with
that
this, you
type?
guys, but I want it to look good.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you ever have a firearm like that?
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that's-
Gorgeous.
that?
Wow.
No, I haven't.
That's a
I was
stunning
describing
glitter.
what the firearm is.
I'm not big on
Describe
dark
it as
glitters
firearm.
most times.
Okay. You said it
But
was
this is
a bigger rifle type of
really
gun,
a pretty
like
mix.
Yeah, like
Did you say anything doing
Okay,
anything
let's
upon
move
seeing the
on
person
to
you had?
make a splash. This dip is a stunner too.
At that point, I kind of realized like fighting over.
Hey,
I'm
Christy.
more thinking about,
Oh, okay, Michelle. Well, I can't wait to see your Manny. So, Christy, tomorrow is the color palette challenge. It's a monthly collab. We vote on a
just, like,
palette of colors and then do a Manny around them.
a form of,
And the colors are like aqua and like a few shades of aqua and green and light purple and dark purple. So this nail's gonna be chromed holographic purple, and I just did this glitter. And on my other 3 nails, I'm gonna use this glitter here. So these glitters are from Dipnotic Nails, and this one's called Make a Splash. Wonder if my regular brush is back. It's like it's still glitter in it. Oh no, it's good.
So that, I think you described earlier that
This brush is skinny, so I don't really
exert
want to
dominance,
use
so to
it.
speak. You remember saying that?
Correct.
At this point, he's won the
Oh,
dominance.
Cali girl and Brit.
Correct.
That sounds good.
About as far as you can take it.
Christy was watching the live from
what's
yesterday, and she was
point?
like, "Oh my God!" She was like that girl who was getting cross-examined on the witness stand in the court case.
What's going on with the brother and Sebastian?
We were saying the same thing yesterday, Christy. We were like, "Holy crap!"
Briefly look down.
And the judge was pretty laid back about it all too.
And I see Keyshawn and Chris towards the car, kind of already getting in the car. And Sebastian was still in the street fighting with Travis.
Well, that applied really nice.
And that's still about the same place that you just showed us.
So Dipnotic Nails is having a 20% off sale this weekend.
In the street, kind of where that tree area.
So feel free to
over
check
there.
that out.
Like they're fighting, and then Chris kind of came back towards Sebastian, and then
I'm literally having to do like no
as
cuticle
they're-
cleanup
as
because it's
Chris
just going
comes
so
over,
nice. Maybe a little on
like
this
they
now,
switched
but
spots. Now Sebastian going back to the car.
looks great.
Chris is kind of standing there squaring up with,
All right, just lay
Travis's
flat
brother,
with my thumb.
and then
Oh, thank you so much. I loved that, Manny. I didn't want to pop it off, but I'm doing an experiment for a company on my other hand, and so I have to wear this dip for 7 days. So I had no choice but to pop off. Anyway, and
Sorry, you're doing so I just want you to
yeah, but I
describe
really love how it turned out. That
Just
dip
anything
is so beautiful, so gorgeous. And the sleeve, how perfect of a match is it? Even the ring, perfect match to all of it.
Pull part of the gun back and he's trying to
Yeah,
put it back.
right. That's what I said. I would have been like, Judge, this is a hostile witness, you know.
He's a grown man, so he's obviously strong enough to load the gun. But
Christy, what are you doing this morning?
Going on, maybe his fingers are slipping, but he's trying.
Florimar's been stopping in here and there. She stopped in yesterday, but then, like near the end.
Does he keep trying?
It continues to.
But she was quiet. She didn't really say much. So I don't know how long she stayed for.
Whereabouts are you physically in relation to this car that you came in this time when you noticed the firearm is being loaded by Mr. Rudolph? Yeah, where were you when you're noticing this loading?
Directly from.
Are you still out in the street or have you
I'm
progressed?
so happy it's Friday. So let me tell you what's happening. Nothing tomorrow, but Sunday is the town next to us. You guys know how we're right on the Massachusetts border. So the town right there does their whole celebration. And I'm psyched because so they have a parade and it starts at 1. So it's not early. And then after the parade from 1 to 9:30, there's a carnival, there's food vendors, arts and crafts, rides and games, and then at 9:30 there's fireworks. So whoop, whoop, I'm excited. Something fun to go do, and you know what I mean? We can get there easily. What a beautiful glitter.
Running down the street to get back to the car just to try to just like warn them. Now
these you can tell are a little lighter because I poured over and the coverage is a little better for laying flat on the thumb, but I mean they're all going to look the same after we lay flat for our second layer here. Oh, drunk karaoke tonight? Did you pick the sleeve fabric first? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Is Chris in front of you there? Or is your headed back to the car?
Yeah, you keep the craziest hours,
Do
Christy.
you have to do anything to get him?
That'll be fun. You know, Christy doesn't even get up and sing. Steven does.
Chrissy's kind of taller, so
Right, Christy? But Steven's good. Christy said he's good. You should videotape him for us so we can see him tonight when he's singing. Have him do an Aria Speedwagon song for me.
Already as I'm running towards the car, so I'm trying to push.
Or hold on, who else could he do?
Lay down.
You're just the drunk part. Does he drink too?
Make it all the way into the vehicle after pushing Chris in?
Or does he just do the karaoke?
We got in the car and
Where do you guys go? To like a local bar? Or is it like a chain restaurant or something that does it? Like Applebee's used to do karaoke. We used to go down for it. Nick got up and did it once. We would only ever do it if we were drunk, you know.
Facing the direction where
Beautiful
was
glitter.
coming from or coming to.
I know I said it
Or was
before,
facing
but
away
yeah, it's
from where
gorgeous.
Mr. Rudolph Travis was walking down to the vehicle or running. I don't know what he was doing.
it was facing towards his direction. In hindsight, there's no blame on how you park a vehicle. Obviously, ever, but we probably could have parked facing the other direction and left a bit quicker. But obviously, you don't understand the severity of the situation until.
So Nick's got to work though. They have tons of overtime at Dell, and now he has a second job landscaping, and it's like the guy who owns the company, the guy's brother, and Nick, the three of them work. And the guy Marty, the owner, his brother Mike fell at Marty's house yesterday and broke his. I can't. I want to say like uvula or something, but it's something in his leg, and it's like the biggest bone. I don't know. Anyway, he's probably gonna need surgery and be out for a long time. So now, like, Nick has this opportunity to make time and a half at work on the weekend, and Marty needs him to work even more now because Mike's not there. I'm like, but like you gotta do you got to do it, work it out. You have to do it. You're gonna have to tell them, you know, because we have to move. And our landlord sent Nick a text and said he wanted us out by September 1st.
Trying to get where he's at, but
Yeah, Christy, we have to move. Not the femur. No, it was
The car doesn't move.
no,
from-
it was
you mean a
really
little?
weird. It was.
Is that just your way of
I'll
explaining?
have to ask him later when he gets home, and I'll let you know what it
sat
is.
there for a minute.
Just
We
make sure
all
that's
would've died.
dry.
So it's maybe 10 seconds.
It's like behind the knee though.
And you said the vehicle doesn't immediately move off. What happens? Describe that for us if you can.
Keyshawn there's a lot going on. He's getting someone shooting at him from, I don't know how close it was, but it seemed like
It's like for once his
right
brother's
behind us.
actually hurt. He's always faking it
It's close
to get out of working.
So someone's shooting at you. It's not like we're in the army.
He's
or
like
we're
50, but he's
law
like
enforcement
lives
officers or
with his
trained
parents and
for these type of situations. So
mooches off of them and stuff, you know, works irregularly, all that.
that he could possibly die. So it's hard to drive a car knowing that's going on. And then
Patella, yes, the patella. That's what it was, the patella. No, fibula, tibia. I think it was the patella.
and initially I thought it was
Yeah, I think it was the patella.
but it was Sebastian.
That sounds right.
That hit.
When the vehicle isn't moving as fast as you think it should
And
be
I
moving
mean,
at
these
this
guys are in
point,
their 50s, you know what I mean? They're not young.
So the car
I'm like, he'll probably
the
never
bullet
be
coming
back to
through the windshield,
landscaping.
and, I start
And
I
it
felt
killed it.
like
Like Nick is wiped out when he gets done after a day of landscaping. You know, he's not in his 20s anymore
when
or
the
his
car gets
30s.
turned around, I hear Sebastian say, I got hit.
Okay, there we
And
go.
then Travis is standing right in front of us, and then
Clean this up a little bit.
we turn the car.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear encapsulate.
I'm still laying on the floor at this point.
Oh, I just messed this up.
And then when the car finally, this isn't.
It wasn't
something
dry. Hold
I
on,
can
let me
see,
stick
but,
my finger back in it.
I'm aware of the cars, and you can feel when you're in a car and it's moving, regardless if you can see or not. So I feel the car.
Cut it
moving,
down to flatten it back out.
And I guess we turned around to leave, but stopped.
Okay, that's
Or
better.
it seemed like we just stopped. It seemed like the
Looks
car
like it
stopped
didn't
moving.
even happen.
So I feel myself get shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Christy. But I think
shot.
you know a lot about the body just because you've been through a lot physically, you know what I mean? And I can say, like, I kind of know a lot too because, like,
after
my mother
another,
was, like, really into pills. And, like, I mean, from the time we were teenagers, you know, like, giving us, not like giving us pills, but, you know what I mean? Encouraging us, like, that, like, a pill was a solution, you know what I mean?
My brothers are probably getting shot too.
So I grew up like that. Plus, I think my mother is like kind of a hypochondriac. You know, who can be your enemy when you're like that? Anyway, so I dealt with that, and then
Open the door and run out.
my son had cancer. My oldest son, you know, so I learned a real lot then about the human body and the whole cancer,
Ms. Robinson,
different treatments,
emotionally, you're
drugs.
probably going through a
He
lot
had so
right
many
here.
different treatments, you
pull
know
your
what I
firearm?
mean?
Do you pull your firearm at any point during what you just described?
And then I've had several surgeries myself.
Forgot I have my gun.
Okay, so this is what we look like before encapsulation. I'm gonna hit my vape a couple times and then
My brothers. So
we'll seal these
it's
up.
not- I would never intentionally.
Oh, so deep.
Hello? allow
Have them do
myself-
Eddie Vedder, Pearl
I
Jam.
never intentionally if I knew
You're a
if I knew
biology major?
I could
Oh, I had no idea,
if I knew that
Michelle.
I could
That's very
or had the
interesting.
power to help my
The
brothers,
farthest I went with biology was 10th grade biology class.
I would have done so, but it's just so much going on, and
I had a really hard time. We had to dissect a baby
I'm not
pig
really
and
too
a baby
sure.
shark.
what's gonna happen.
All right.
So personally, um,
Night, Christy. Thanks for stopping by.
so it's hard to think about what's in your pocket or where's my gun.
My
or
dip with me order came
I
today,
need to
too.
shoot back in when someone's shooting at you, stuff like that.
All right. Let's do the black nail first.
Fair to say at this point,
It's
your
not
mind
really
is on
important.
survival mode.
Yes, ma'am. Surviving at this point is all that matters.
So you get out of the car. Do you start running away from the vehicle and away from the bullets? that
How
are-
pretty this
Okay.
glitter is. Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
can hear the bullets, like, and I can feel them going
Wow.
past me a bit. I can hear the bullets hitting the metal of the car, and then I felt a bullet hit me in my hip
Okay.
area, my lower abdominal area. And
Hopefully I'll be
that
good
hurt
with
the
one
most.
layer of clear on this.
Took my footing from me. a
I'm
bit,
just going to go
slipped a
thick
bit,
on the base.
and was, so yeah, I got shot again, and now I'm just trying to keep my.
Oh, so this guy on the stand was shot a couple
running,
times too. I just heard him say I
in
got
the
shot
street. I
again.
know if I don't.
So she got into a fight with the football player boyfriend, told her brother and his friends about it,
If
was like, go shoot him up or whatever,
If I
talking
get
crap.
shot
She
down
says
the
she
street,
was talking crap.
or just
They went to his house and he shot at them.
just trying to stay on my feet.
But they were in a car, like trying to leave because they knew he
As
was
you're
going
running
into his house
away,
to get a
can
gun.
You tell whether or not anybody is behind you.
Yeah, I can hear Travis yelling, and then shooting from behind me, and then I can hear
Okay.
his brother yelling as well, yelling at him to stop. He's gonna go to jail.
So this is Mr. Rudolph's brother. Travis's brother is yelling, "Stop! You're going to go to jail."
Right?
Is he talking to you?
No, he's talking to Travis. Him and his mom.
Can you guys hear it?
Stop him. Just tell him like, you're taking it
I'll
too
turn it
far.
up if you can.
Trying to calm him down.
Hi,
You said you also
Ellie's
heard the
lovely
defendant. What
nails.
is he saying as you're shooting?
I'm just encapsulating a dip powder mani with some clear right now. Doing a full glitter mani and one chrome nail. We're gonna chrome a nail too.
Take it out.
So you're hearing yelling, but you're not
The black
exactly
one
sure
will
the
chrome.
being used.
Yeah, just cussing, yelling. I can't make out the words.
What about the car that you were in? What happened?
Hey,
with
Patty's
that?
not here, you guys.
You're
Oh, by the
describing
way, did you
being
see
out
she's
and
going
running.
live at 3 p.m. Central Time today? So if any of you guys can make it, pop in to say hi, that would be great.
I'm sorry.
I'm obviously
This is
going
hard.
to
That's okay. My,
hope I don't forget. I'm gonna set it in my calendar. She's going live on Instagram to show some dips from Sugar Bottom Dips, but it'd just be nice to show her some support,
He was trying to leave. He thought I was in the car.
Did the car actually start moving and speed off?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were left behind, of
Okay, there we go. Next, we're going to
Not intentional.
activate.
course. So you're running for your life at this point, I'm guessing.
Oh, you are?
Correct.
Do you know what colors you're
Where do you go
using for it?
Initially, I'm trying to make first.
Yeah, I'm going like full glitter and chrome. Not
So
for the faint of heart, I guess. I
being chased. So ran
want to
around
press
some
this nail
houses,
down with a plastic bag so we can get
where
it
kinda
nice
got
and
dark at,
smooth before it hardens.
and just was trying to just get to a position where, like I said, someone wasn't chasing me, and then after that, was
That's
kind of when I
amazing.
realized that it's like what shape I was in. I was in pretty bad shape, so it kind of shifted from surviving to
Okay. Guys, I might only have to buff that
seeking
now.
help.
Obviously, we'll have to shape a little bit, but it is so smooth. That's incredible.
So, it was obviously was a huge mistake. So I was just trying to see if anyone was readily available with a cell phone.
Hey, yeah, it's a long weekend as well. You're right.
Late at night, understandably.
And probably I will not do a live on Monday since it's a holiday and Dominic's got the day off.
I believe there was
There you are, Kendra. Did you see my text message like from 3 hours ago? I just activated for my color palette challenge banning. This black nail is going to be purple Kiara Sky rub-on chrome. It's a holographic one. So we're going glitter and chrome.
And I kind of
These are Dipnotic Nails colors, by the way.
towards my hip area.
The black is Barbara from Rebel.
Had a hole in my hip, and it was
They're from the new Mermaid Magic Collection. She's having a sale this weekend. I believe it starts today. 20% off.
something like that.
And I believe it runs through Monday.
They don't.
I shared the graphic to my stories. I should have paid more attention to
I
it.
wouldn't say it's a bad area.
But everybody's having sales, and I'm trying to keep track of them all in my head. You know, and I've written some of them down, but when I'm sitting here with you, you know, I might get them wrong.
It's understandable that at 12 at night, someone.
How much the percentages are and stuff. You did see my message. I was missing you, Kendra. Because we don't talk as much anymore because you're so busy. And you're gonna be even busier with the dog. You're gonna have even less time for me.
Hoping.
I'm sad. No, I'm just playing.
Got it.
But yeah, I just miss
did
you.
At some point, realize you still have the firearm in your pocket.
All right, so I'm just waiting for them to cure. You guys, I was all prepped and ready and everything.
Realizing how serious my injuries were.
This dip, kind of the way it's layered, looks almost like mermaid scales.
Like checking your body.
I bet it could be layered to look like mermaid scales, Michelle,
Just to see if I got shot.
because they're dark glitters.
And that's what I'm feeling in my pocket. I shot my gun in my pocket.
But I'm not the person for that.
I'm just kind of scared because I'm hearing sirens in the distance.
Okay.
I'm just aware that people are probably, a lot of people are probably calling.
I'm going
me
to start with
saying
the black one
that
here.
Somebody was shooting because there was a lot of shots that I heard. So I didn't want them to think I was shooting anyone. But I didn't want to delay medical, or I didn't want to delay medical attention. So I just felt like it was best. I didn't have it.
Hope you guys don't mind I added Mary to our group.
So I kind of just threw it.
She's really cool, you know what I mean? I think she's going to fit in nicely. She's pretty active on Instagram, so I think she'll participate in the chat. And she's been lacking, she feels like she's been lacking creativity or inspiration in her nails, so I thought we could help provide her with some of that too.
When you got rid of the firearm, did you like?
Oh, good idea, Brandis. I don't know how to do highlights. It doesn't, when I click on highlights, all it brings up are pictures from April.
shooing people.
And nothing that I've
anything like
taken
that.
before. I don't know how to create a new highlight. Michelle, I remember you told
Whenever I was
me,
walking out.
you like said it on the live, but I didn't write it down or anything, so I totally
And you
forget
said
the
you
steps you
found a
told me to
place
try and take.
market quite enough and you just sat there?
Yeah, you could say that. I was just knocking on people's doors.
That's why the only highlight I have is like the picture of me, because I don't know how to create new ones, and that's from like when I first created my Instagram account.
Yeah, I was just accepted.
And the pictures from April are like April 2 years ago, not like this April.
I don't want to say.
Hey Janet, well you're early today.
The consequences of my actions. And I just sat
I
down.
do regularly text you.
Just wanted to rest.
Won't I?
Could you feel yourself?
I will. I'll start texting you
gaining
more.
strength, as you were around this period of time.
So I found out something today. Britt and Dippin' with Jules are best friends. They went to college together and got each other into dipping and stuff, and they met together last night to eat and stuff. I was like, oh, that's so awesome that you have your best friend close to you. You guys, did you see my thing that there's two moon dust nail dips companies? I thought I was applying to be a guest at Allie's company. Turns out it's not. And I'm a guest in June. So now I'm like, OMG, you guys. It's not even the company I thought it was.
Older gentleman.
I never noticed that there was one called Moon Dust Nail Dips and one Moon Dust Dips. I just did, or Moon Dust Dips LLC. I never noticed the difference. I thought that was I just didn't. I thought there was one company. I didn't even know there was two.
That the police are coming. He was saying, like, don't worry, they're coming.
Yeah, you're a guest for July.
Get hope at this point?
Like, I don't know anything about this company.
No, I wouldn't say.
You know what I mean? At least I had seen stuff from Allie's company. I felt like I knew what I was getting into. Now I'm like, and she said she hoped to have the dips sent out by last weekend, but I didn't get them yet. And today's Friday, so they weren't in today's mail.
Wondering what's going on, where everyone's at.
I mean, obviously I'm still gonna do it, but it's super misleading.
There's obviously a sense of relief in knowing help is coming.
Well, which one were you guys guests for?
At this point,
You and Michelle
what happened
Brandis.
with
Allie's, right?
Sebastian that you'd heard was hit, or any of the other friends that you had in the car?
I don't know how this happened to me.
Relatively ignorant to basically the status of any of my brothers, just because I wasn't with them anymore.
Not only that, apparently other people are tagging wrong companies, you know, tagging the wrong company in posts, and
like what's going on and stuff.
I mean, that's got to be difficult for both of them.
They don't have much info for me, so I didn't know much of anything. All I knew was.
Well, I'm glad I found out now. But the whole thing was too, even when I addressed my message back, I was like, "Hi, Allie." You know what I mean? And then the girl responded and said her name was Aslyn, but I just thought it was somebody running her account for her.
If I'm in this.
I had no reason to think otherwise because I had no clue there was a second company, you know? Also, Lexi now is having a 20% off sale.
So it sounds like
Cosmic 20% off. And you get a free decal sheet with every order.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even do this now yet.
The police arrived. A few officers arrived. And kind of just asked me what was going on. Kind of just
And then this weekend is Ambassador Day at Double Dipped. So if you use my code Tara18, you actually save 20% this weekend on dips. So if you're thinking about purchasing from Double Dipped, this is a great time to do it because you save extra.
Like a shirt or something of that nature, towel.
And if you don't have Shazam and Abracadabra, you guys need those dips. There's so much flake in those. It's like all flake.
You have on your
So coverage is like really incredible.
Because it's pretty serious. Just to stop the bleeding. So I was kind of just holding my hip.
That's a shot in your neck.
Yeah.
I told you guys about the Prival sale yesterday. I think that's 30% off. What I didn't understand was it said excludes dip jars and starter kits. So is she saying dips aren't on sale?
To defense counsel, what we marked it states 10A through I, if I may approach the witness.
You may.
Oh, that's the one you did, Brandis? All right. Oh, buy 3, get 1. Thank you, Brandis.
Thank you.
My bad. Yeah,
So if
there's
you
so
take
many
a moment to
sales.
look through the series of photographs I just handed to you and state.
She sells empty jars? Who? Yeah, so the LLC is the one that I'm doing too. Yeah, according to Nikki's Great Escape, they started within
Are
days
those
of each
photos
other.
you and your injuries after this happened? Sorry, I just.
What are
need
the
to verbally
odds? Think of the
respond, yes
same
or no.
exact name.
All
right, so I was wrong. I'm gonna want to smooth this a little more, too.
Taken immediately or
So
sometime.
let's do it. It felt really smooth at first, but once it's hardened, it's still a little bumpy. Not bad at all, though, for a chunky glitter.
So it's hard to answer that question because I don't know how we define immediately.
Let me give it to you this way then. Was this after you had been out of the hospital and detectives came to your residence that these photographs were taken?
This is when I left the hospital and the detectives came to my residence
And do those fairly and accurately reflect what your body looked like at the time after being struck?
correct.
All right, but at this time, state would offer that into evidence.
There's no objection. Exhibit 10, composite 10, A through I, which would be 9. I guess photographs is admitted to that.
And permission to publish.
You may.
Okay.
Not have to worry about any kind of emotional response here. All right, very well.
I'm using a pretty gritty side right now to get this shape kind of how I want it. I'll flip it over to a smoother side once I have like the majority of the bulk down, you know. Who sells empty jars? Who are you talking about? Moondust? I'm confused, Brandis, about that. I know, but I mean, there are a few companies that sell empty jars. I want the summer drop-in glitters from Revel, those bright glitters. I think those are like staple glitters to have, but I don't have the money to buy them. And my family usually give me Amazon gift cards for my birthday, which are all well and good, but I way rather have like Dip Powder Company gift cards, you know what I mean? I can't buy, you know, I mean, I could buy from Revel and like 1 ounce Sparkle and Company dips, you know what I mean? And then, of course, all the large brands, but that's not what I'm looking
Status
to
address
buy.
states 10A. And Mr. Robinson, can you tell us what portion of your body you're looking at here?
My right shoulder.
And were you struck in the right shoulder?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I just want to make sure the bulk is down because my middle nail is wide. And that one layer of clear was great. It did the trick.
10B.
The other nail should be really easy to file because it's a fine glitter dip, you know, when it applied so nice.
What part of your body?
That's my lower back.
And again, is this the left side of your body?
Oh, oh, that's what she meant. Empty jars excluded. Okay, see, I took it to mean dip powder jars, and I was like, wait, but that doesn't even make sense that she would not include dips in the sale. Okay, thank you. I understand now. Thanks, Brandis.
Moving now to states 10C. That does a different close-up of that same shot.
I'm wearing palazzo pants today that I bought. They're like made out of like rayon, maybe, or maybe rayon and polyester or something, but they feel like rayon. Anyway, they're black, right? And they were long, and I washed them and put them in the dryer, I guess, and they shrunk. So now they're like palazzo pants that are like ankle length or a little up higher. But they still look cute, I think. So I'm still wearing them. Still rocking them. I'm only 5'1" anyway, you know what I mean? So usually everything's too long on me anyhow. Like especially maxi skirts and maxi dresses. That kind of sucks for short girls.
That hole that's there, is that as a result of the shooting in this case?
Yes, ma'am. That's
Unless you're wearing them with an espadrille wedge or a heel, you know. Or some kind of platform shoe. So, Brandis, I want to say, I never got the thing with Crocs. Personally, I always thought they were like kind of ugly. But Dominic wanted Crocs instead of Adidas slides for his summer shoes. So I ordered him some, and oh my God, they're so comfortable. They have like these little squishy things on the inside under your feet that feels like a little massage when you walk. And so now I want some for my birthday. Oh, really? How tall are you? What's your first name? I'm sorry. I'm Tara. I just see LA's lovely nails, so. Yeah, I'd love to know how tall you are.
Now also 10.
I think I'm the shortest one out of all of us here, all of my friends. Tara's on the short side too, I think. I don't even think she's here today, is she? I think she's on the shorter side. But still, I think she's taller than me. 5 feet on a good day? Oh, Lauren. Okay. All right. I think I knew your name was Lauren. This isn't Lauren DeFore, right? No, she has a different handle, right, guys?
The metal hitting your skin, and then sometimes it heals.
I think we're in maybe, so we must be in the color palette challenge. Okay, so we must just be in the color palette challenge together, and that's how I know you. And then I've probably seen your posts on Instagram and stuff, you know. It's nice to officially meet you. And then the other girls here, I'm sure you know most of them. You know Brit's Mayonnaise. She hosts the color palette. Kendra, that's Southern Dip 07. Brandis, Bedazzled Nails. Brandis, I'm so sorry about your nurse girl. That's awful. It's kind of sucks too that she like didn't even like maybe reach out to you, you know, to let you guys know first or right after or something, you know, so you didn't have to hear it in such a cold way. I don't know, you know, the mechanics of what was going on. Maybe they pissed her off or something, and that's why she, you know, I don't know. But for you guys and for Kay's sake, I think that was kind of wrong. But hopefully it leads to something better.
Received much. I didn't do any physical therapy or anything after the incident. So the doctors told me I don't necessarily need anything like that, but I guess when you get shot, not just shot multiple times, but in general, it takes such a toll on your body that
it's a beautiful day. Said it was only going to be 72, but it feels warmer. I have all my windows open and it's gorgeous.
Where it was. So,
all right. I'm going to buff now.
Talk with you about.
You have a good holiday weekend yourself. I'm sorry, Brandis. Yeah, that's sad.
I got to the hospital and they put me in the waiting room surgery.
Yeah.
I guess.
Why don't you reach out to her, maybe, Brandis? Hi, Chastity. I cannot believe you had time to stop in, girl. Puppy shopping today? Oh, for what, like food bowls and leashes and collars and all that? A puppy bed? Is that what you're talking about, Kendra?
I had to wait for the trauma unit to assess that my injuries were
Chastity, what's going on? What are you doing now?
first of that magnitude.
Make sure you tell her the Dip Goddess is super proud of her.
Surgery was even.
Yeah. Oh, you baking cakes? Chastity's daughter is graduating high school today. First in, I believe, 3 generations. How amazing, right? Like, what an accomplishment, an achievement. And what a proud moment for you, Chastity. Ergo file.
After the surgery and the x-rays that you just described, were you eventually released from the hospital?
First, I was in the hospital.
Judges barely had a moment to answer.
I will say, after surgery, I had to wait to first meet with people because it was COVID. No one could come in, so I didn't really get to touch base with anyone. The doctors, the nurses still hadn't told me the extent of what had happened to any of my friends. I think maybe.
Sorry to interrupt you, but how long
He's
were you
looking
in the
good.
hospital for?
I was in the hospital from like 1 in the morning until like 3 p.m. The next day I was released after surgery just because I don't have insurance.
It was a loud airplane going by.
But the doctors and nurses didn't really tell me what had happened to anyone else.
The nails look really good. Hopefully the chrome comes out as it did
You at some point later discovered
on
that
my
Sebastian had
swatch.
passed.
I'll be happy.
Yes, ma'am. While I was in the hospital,
Okay.
Can you tell me whether or not, on the day that the photographs were taken of your injuries, whether or not the detectives also took photographs of items related to the Taurus, the firearm that you had in your possession on the night of this incident?
yes, ma'am.
Already shown to defense counsel, this is state 61, 62A through C, and state 63. I may approach the witness.
Okay. Little blue up in here.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, I'm going to first hand you states
Okay.
61. And do you recognize the photograph of the image that's there?
I think that's all I gotta clean up.
Yes, ma'am. It's a receipt.
And is this a receipt for what?
Yeah,
item
everything
exactly,
applied.
or what
Amazing
items?
as always. It always does. Let's clean off. Then we'll chrome. Okay, Britt.
Magazines, and it looks like a gun case.
Ha 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 ha.
And you had these in your possession when the detectives came over to take photographs?
Correct.
Yep, that's
And this is
amazing.
accurately
Yeah, I
reflect
know
that
Rebel is 25% off.
And is this
I'm
receipt
broke. I
for that
can't
same
buy.
Taurus that you had in your pocket that day?
And they have grab bags right now
At this
too.
time, state would offer into evidence, state 61, Judge.
Sucks to be me. I wasn't too impressed with their patriotic set this year. Nothing I haven't seen before.
Again, if you could take a look at all the photographs, let me know whether or not you recognize the images.
But yeah, 25% off is a great deal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And can you identify what the item?
Okay, so I'm gonna use Lexi Nails non-cleanse top coat. I'm gonna put a thin layer of it on, and I'm gonna cure it for 30 seconds.
Yes, ma'am. I don't have a gun safe, so this is kind of the next best option. So I used to store it.
And this again was in your possession at your home when the detectives came over to take photographs?
Correct.
And does this accurately reflect what that Taurus looked like, both closed and then open?
Correct.
At this time, state would offer into evidence states 62A through C.
Thank you. 62A through C is admitted without.
Okay.
Moving now to state 63. Again, if you could take a look at the
Cure for
items
30
in the
seconds,
photographs,
and then we'll
let me know
use the
whether or not you
Kiara Sky
recognize them.
rub-on chrome. I've had this one
Yes,
for
This,
a long time.
bill of sale.
And is this the bill of sale?
It's called
between
Flashing
yourself and someone
Lights.
else for the
It's just
same
purple.
unknown Taurus that was in your pocket on the night of
I
this
got them
incident?
when they first released. It was the only one I got. Oh no, I think I got a mermaid one too, but I'm not thrilled with it.
And Mr. Jones sold that firearm to you.
Hit the like button, guys.
And do these pages accurately reflect that bill of sale between the two of you for that firearm?
Yes, ma'am.
At this time, say would offer into evidence states 63.
All right, I'm going to use a silicone tool.
Permission to publish, Judge? First, starting with states
Get back
61,
in.
the receipt. And Mr. Robinson, you identified that this was Mr. Jones's original receipt for the purchase of the firearm from the Delray Shooting Center.
Correct.
Also purchased that day was a magazine for that same firearm. Is that correct?
Okay, we want to make sure to get all this
And
black
looks
covered.
like the gun
that I
garter
can.
box that we were seeing in states 62. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
Good. That looks
This time, state related
good.
request permission to cover state 62. Showing state 62A. Is that the gun box that we've been discussing?
Okay. Let me brush it off.
Obviously, the box is closed. 62B, is that now the box when it was opened?
It looks good. I'm just making sure
And
coverage is
When
even.
the items on top were removed so that you can see the contents.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's pretty
At this
good.
point, did you still have that 9mm Taurus gun?
When these pictures were taken?
Yes, when the police came to your house to take the photographs.
No, ma'am.
Did you leave it in the location where you dropped it that night?
I'm gonna cure for
when you were
30 more
trying to get help?
seconds, and then we'll top coat
And
it
what were
with
the police doing? in
gel
your
base
residence?
and
Checking
gel
to make
top
sure you
coat.
didn't have anything else?
No.
I thought about doing like the snake skin,
Legally mine.
trying to make it look like bubbles, you know what I mean? But I don't know how good it would look.
No, ma'am.
What do you guys think about that? You already have homework? I did not know that,
Moving
Chastity.
now to state 63, permission to publish that.
Maybe Chastity. We probably
Showing
forgot.
state 63A, first page of that bill of sale. And again, this is a bill of sale between yourself and Mr. Keyshawn Jones. Is that correct?
Okay, that looks good.
All right. And it's a 3-page document. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so state 63B is then the second page. Is that correct? And then finally, the third page with the signatures and
A little
notaries.
black in here. I want it out. Okay. Base coat. Well, hold on.
Okay. For the next exhibit, Judge, that I will be requesting permission to utilize, I would ask for assistance from Mr. Clausy, if that's okay with the court.
All right, I'll just leave it shiny.
And Mr. Robinson, I'm going to be showing you some videos from the day of the incident. If you could identify yourself on the screen, if you can see yourself, okay?
Nah.
2-minute bathroom break, you won't even make it to the restroom. All right, let's, well, let me, excuse me, before we do that, how much more direct examination do you have in terms of?
I'm gonna let cure for a minute.
Can you wait 10?
And then we'll put a top coat on it.
Take a 10-minute restroom break.
Sorry, Chastity. I'll try to remember you're out for next week. I didn't see you already had homework assignments. Did you send it to the chat? They must be taking lunch. Okay. Top coat. I am excited for this weekend. Hopefully Dominic will want to go to the parade. He's a little older, but I think he would enjoy himself. And Anthony might be in it, his cousin, because he lives in Blackstone and he's in Boy Scouts, so they might be marching in it. Hollow chrome looks excellent. Yeah, if I didn't see those pictures, they didn't come through for me. Did Tara also post her Cosmic Nails Manny from yesterday that we twinned on? Because I didn't see that, but I saw a comment with her saying, like, thank you, and that she wasn't satisfied with how it first turned out, so she did it this way. That's the best strawberry lemonade I've ever had. Once this comes out, we'll activate and top coat the other nails. All right. There's our chrome nail. I don't know if the hollow comes through, but it's sunny out, so I should be able to get decent pics of it. Gorgeous glitter. This is what it's looking like. Yeah, it definitely does not need anything else added to it. Yeah, I didn't see that either. I just saw her comment. The pictures weren't there for me. Even there are a lot of things saved to the inspo folder I never saw. Britt, I love that flower thing. Oh, she's not here right now. She shared something to it. It was an art, like, little tutorial on how to draw flowers with, like, leaves and branches. Top coat. I already had a turkey sandwich for lunch or for breakfast today. Maybe I'll make a roast beef sandwich for lunch. I ate all the turkey, so. Second layer of top coat. Gorgeous. I love these glitters. Okay. We'll just wait for these to dry, and then I'm going to use one of my new Dip With Me cuticle oils. It's one I don't own. It's called Walk in the Rain. Do you guys like it, or you think it's too much? Think it's too over the top? It looks like in the camera, this comes across more green, but it's definitely more aqua. And then there's aqua, purple, and silver in that. That's gorgeous. I would totally rock that on a One Color Wednesday. I may. I just may. What's that? Okay. Look at this ring finger here. It doesn't look like a Red Bull can. It's unintentional. I do have still a little bit of black up in here. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine in photos. Just waiting on these to dry. This purple is a little lighter than the purples in this glitter, but it's a minor difference, you know. Wonder what sleeve I should use today. My aqua one. Probably. I'm thinking this one. The only other one is this one here. But I don't want to do anything that's going to take away from the mani, you know? I think I might do the aqua. Of course, I could do black or white. And definitely silver jewelry. And dry. I swear this stuff dries fast. All right, we are using Walk in the Rain cuticle oil. One of my new scents. I didn't own this one, so it smells really good. Remember, oil under your fingernails as well. Do my other hand. This has a floral scent, but it also, I smell like a little bit of earth, I guess, you know, but there's definitely hints of something floral, and then like notes of like really something clean in there too, I think. I like it. Okay, let's put this on. Got a bunch of bracelets. Let me move those up. Oh, I put it the wrong way. There we go. And some rings. I think my purple one that I used from Looney Loo yesterday would work again today. And then maybe I'll put this on this finger. Yeah, we'll use these. These two rings. What do you guys think? Do you like the mani? I really like it. I think it's pretty. It's got a lot going on, but I think it all works, you know. So I'm happy with it. Hey, Tara. You made it. I was just showing off the finished mani for the color palette challenge. I used Dipnotic Nails colors. This is called Make a Splash. This glitter is called Ocean Dreams, and it's gorgeous. And then this is a Kiara Sky rub-on chrome. It's a purple holographic one. So that is the finished mani. I am going to run out and do pictures. It's a gorgeous day, so I'm excited to go stand in the sun. Happy Friday again to you all. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Excuse me. I can't wait to see your color palette challenge manis tomorrow. I follow the hashtag, so I'll be looking for all of you guys'. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. I'm around, so I won't be far if you want me. Bye, guys.